Hope's Peak Academy, a government-funded high school of privilege built to raise hope in our nation's future. If you graduate, you'll be set for life. Good luck getting in, though. Only the most elite students are scouted into the program. We call these students ultimates. The ultimate pop sensation. The ultimate baseball star. The ultimate fashionista. The ultimate biker gang leader. Martial artist. Fan fiction creator. Gambler. Programmer. Clairvoyant. And of course, tons more. All way above average. Talented, our country's finest. And then there's me, your average, untalented high schooler. I only got in through a lottery.
My name is Makoto Naegi, and I'm the ultimate lucky student.
I got something special, and I'm on top of the world. 'Cause I just got this letter. It came to me in the mail. It says that I
classroom?
Hey there, new kid. Starting today, this school will be your entire world. Once you wipe that drool off your face, ew. Get your butt down to the gym ASAP. The gym. What's going on?
Whoa! Hey, look, another new kid.
You're late, whoever you are. You were supposed to be here ASAP, not a little after ASAP.
Take a chill pill, why don't you? If you keep freaking out like that, you'll totally break out.
There's 15 of us now. Is this everyone? Maybe we should introduce ourselves. I'm Allie Asahina, Ultimate Swimmer.
I'm talking to Shumaru, Ultimate Moral Compass.
Hello.
It's Fumi, fanfiction creator.
Hi. I'm Makoto.
Sorry, technical difficulties. Please bear with me.
Oh my god!
What?
Is that a bear? A teddy bear?
Not a teddy bear. I'm on a Puma.
It's on a
It
Puma.
moves. I can do much more than that.
I can
Kids, you're in for a definitely good surprise. So enjoy the show before you collect the thoughts and hopes my patience is waiting. And I can't bear to keep you waiting. I am your headmaster starting now. And I want some respect. Give me a bow. Inside the walls, basking in their home wall. Open the shield. Because none you will ever leave. What?
You can't be serious.
Not funny anymore, man. You can put it with the jokes.
Oh, kids these days, you can't trust anything, kid. You need to tell us there's no joke. I swear it. You need to tell us there's absolutely no way we can get out of here? Well, there is one thing. You are here until but if it's out you want, then I'll comply. There is one thing to look out, so I'll say, hold out. I'll let you go if you kill someone. You kill someone!
No!
Hello? Is anybody home? Because I am not repeating myself again. The only way that you can get out of here is if you kill someone else in this room.
Okay, I choose you.
What?
What? I won't touch him back this time?
Is he?
Get rid of his
Is the bear dead? Not
bitch, you tried to kill me.
Well, yeah, you violated the rules. Right there in your e-handbook. Never mind. Kill somebody, but it'll be your choice at one time. happens if you violate them again.
Look, man, I don't care what you do. I'm not killing it.
Yeah, me neither. Or me. Oh, that's real cute. I haven't even told you the best part yet.
Oh, what?
Even after everything I said. Figures you should choose to live instead. Always praying, yes, it's all after hope. Start with killing spree. I got you all these cool CDs. Give them a watch. Hopefully this will hit the flower notch. I'm slipping somewhere in pause. Please, my friends, hold your applause. That is in my sight. I'm going to set your body tonight.
Kill someone. I could never kill someone. I could never, I could never, I could never. Unforgettable, still regrettable, indescribable.
Am I on edibles?
Oh, lordy, lord. Well, I'm doing my rest. All right, so go forth and kill each other. And in the meantime, make sure to enjoy your abundantly dreary school lives.
See ya!
Kill someone. I could never. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, you'll be eating those words just like a delicious chocolate cake. Oh, out of my way, rich boy.
This is quite an unexpected turn of events.
No doubt, man. What are we supposed to do now?
I suggest we watch these CDs. One of them called The Motive, so clearly they're important.
My name's on this one. Good.
It's settled then. Everyone grab your CDs and head to the AV room. On the double. Go, go, go!
Did you happen to go to Blackbird Junior High? Were you in class too?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I was.
Oh my gosh, I knew you looked so familiar. I was in class 4. Do you remember me?
Remember you? You were like our great celebrity, the ultimate pop sensation. I'm surprised you remember me. I was so
You're hopeful. Oh, it's so hopeful.
If you two are quite done, I'll let you have some video to watch.
Ow! Rude!
I don't like this.
I don't like you. We went into the AV room and we all started watching our CDs. Not really sure what to expect. I put in my disc and there was a picture of my family sitting peacefully in the living room. They looked so happy. They had no idea what was actually happening to me, what was going on. And then suddenly, they were gone. The living room was a mess. Somebody took them, somebody hurt them, and there was nothing I could do about it.
This can't be real.
They're fake! This has to be fake! Ah, no! No! I have to get out of here!
We have to stay calm. I assume everyone's videos are the same, showing those for close to us being taken.
What does that nut job panda want from us?
Easy to tell, please. This is motivation. We all want to escape, to find out what happened to our families and friends. These videos are meant to drive us to murder.
But we've home, right?
I have to find Sayaka.
10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Please report to your rooms and prepare for bed. Breakfast will be at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Bedtime, huh? Mikado, will you switch rooms with me?
What?
Please switch rooms with me, Mikado. If somebody comes into my room tonight, I can't defend myself. I'm an easy victim. Please. But you could stop them. I know you could. I'm sure nobody's gonna try anything. But if it'll make you feel better, of course. Thank you, Mikado.
Shouldn't you two be getting to bed?
Ow! Good morning.
Makoto, quite the transformation from your tardiness yesterday.
He was late once. Cut him some slack, Commander Crazy. Want a donut, Makoto?
Yes.
How's it hang? Sweet donut.
No, you don't. Donuts are for people who are here on time.
You got something to say to me, punk?
Where are Byakuya and Sayaka? They should be here by now.
Byakuya doesn't surprise me. But Sayaka? I have to go.
Makoto! Now is not the time for hysterics!
Sayaka, are you there?
It's really
Sayaka, are you here? Sayaka, I'm afraid she's dead, my dear. What? She can't be.
I'm afraid so. Not a bear. Oh, Monokuma.
You killed Sayaka.
What? Me? I would never. No, sir. The one who killed her is one of you.
Bull.
Oh, really? Cross my heart. Now, the next out is time for a class trial.
What?
A class trial! You see, one of you killed Miss Mizuno, and it's up to one of you to discover who the blackened is.
You don't?
Why, you'll all be punished! Or should I say, executed?
All thinking it. Might as well say it. The trial is finished, no reason to delay it. It's a no-brainer. It happened in this room. Kono is the killer, so let's send him to his doom.
What?
See what Huxley's done happened to rush hour.
You must wait to cry it out.
You have done her! You told me her life!
And did it all without even disposing of the knife.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Back to the wall, and there's
It could have been any old knife.
No, that's wrong. Back in the dining hall era, there's a shelf full of kitchen knives with a very obvious end spot. It's almost certainly the same kitchen knife that was stabbed beside his chest.
Egad! She's using the ancient art of basic logic!
There's been something I've been needing to say. Why does the killer tell science today? I had her room and she went into mine, but now she's dead and I'm perfectly fine. I'm going back to the scene of the crime. I never lost the replacement of our side. But why would the killer do that if they had known they'd swap rooms? What if Sayaka was the one that switched the signs?
Would that not negate the original intention of swapping?
Yeah, dummy.
You're right, that doesn't make any sense unless
Unless what?
I have an idea, and I don't know if I have the strength to say it. Turn it around. There's never easy trail. But our lives are as derailed. Open up this door and soon the blackness may be found. So stand up straight.
Stop making us wait.
Keep at this debate and let's turn it around. Sayaka wanted the killer to show up that night because she wanted to kill Dad. That way, when she switched the rooms and it became morning, she could pin it all on me. But that didn't happen because the killer won't tell me.
I mean, there was quite a lot of collateral in Makoto's room. It's not a stretch to say there was a struggle.
So now we're back to saying it could have been anyone?
You gotta listen to me. It's not
That's not from the doubt and fear. I need a real killer standing right here. You have the brains and your fancy religion. What's stopping us from saying you're the one that did it? Me? I thought I said I wouldn't do any random killing. Yeah, well, I think you're a goddamn liar. I'm done playing your game and I'm coming for your head. Funny now. What is supposed to does anybody else want to file a complaint?
You just sliced her just like that.
I told you, never hurt Monokuma. I'm a sensitive soul, I can't stand violence.
Right now, we have to stick to this murder.
What else is left we haven't already done?
Because the killer might have already won. Is it Makoto? What are we supposed to guess?
Well, there just isn't any more evidence left.
No, that's wrong! Thinking back to the scene of the crime, she made the most out of the rest of her time. A bloody finger, a final ceremony, and one dying message that she wanted us to see. 11037. 11037. What does it mean? What did she know? How does this even help to deal the final blow? What does it mean? What did she know? How does this even help to deal the final blow? It's a step from being found. So cut me a break, and for all that's at stake, and for all of our sakes, and let's turn it around. Life so show us herself. We'll put your hope into the ground, to the ground. This is it, no more chances. Turn it up. Turn it around. Final breath. Sayaka wrote the name of the around. And we read it as she reads it. Turn it around. The girl with you. We are the water.
me first. I had no other choice.
But when she went running, you chose to pursue her, did you not?
Ding, ding, ding! That's right! Sayaka may have been the one to betray your trust, but Leon was the one who dealt the final blow. And you know what that means? It's punishment time!
Punishment? You mean execution?
Yeah, that's right! And I have a very special punishment plan for Mr. Leon Kuata, the ultimate baseball star.
Please, no!
Swing, swing! Woo! Strike! Sports birds! Punishment time! Punishment time! Let's give it all we got! It's punishment time! You tried it, you failed to bring home the goal, and now you gotta face the ultimate goal! You better obey, you could just walk away, or maybe also notice that you left out your name. But now it's punishment time, punishment time. No one can forgive you for this. I'm through with waiting, the way is a draw. It's my time we play some football.
No!
Oh, thank God. Thank you.
I can't do this anymore. Please just let us go.
No way! Trust me, what's in here is loads better than what's out there.
What are you saying?
Oh, gee. Would you look at the time? I mean, sleep is really good for you after all, and, good night. That's us asleep after 3 murders.
Man, this is like so messed up.
Perhaps some rest is a good idea. Yeah, I think I need to go lay down.
Why do you think she wrote that message?
What do you mean?
Sayaka. She could have just died and pretended to notify you killed her. But I think she wrote Leon's name on the wall so that you wouldn't be blamed, so that you could keep on living.
She tried to frame me. She probably wrote Leon's name on the wall to get revenge or something.
Perhaps. She probably came up with that plan to blame you after watching those motive CDs. But I don't think her intention was to hurt you. She was scared, just like all of us. Don't give up hope, Makoto. You can make it through this.
When I got back to my room, the body was gone. When I got into the bathroom, it was empty. No blood, no knife, no Sayaka. It was as if nothing had ever happened.
This is a school announcement. All students, please gather in the gym immediately. And step on it.
I'm really starting to get sick of all these materials from around place.
Indeed, as these constant trips to the gymnasium have really caused my throat. Hifumi.
Wow!
should hope for you he's got breakfast.
Really charming, Bianca.
Hey there, boys and girls! No high back, Harv? Oh, thank you, real nice. Well, what the hell was it? All right. Whew. For your reward for a successful class trial, I've opened up the second floor of the school for you all. Yay! Fair warning. The locker rooms on the second floor require e-handbook authorization. So if you try and enter one of the opposite sex, you will be gunned down.
Oh, is that all?
No, that's not all. I've also got a super cool new motive plan for you guys. I really pulled out all of the stops on this one.
We're not watching any more of your stupid videos.
Videos? Oh, dear me, did I say anything about videos? No, sirree, no videos here, just a couple of envelopes is all. Go on, find yours. Everyone has one, after all.
Has one what?
Why, a secret, of course. A dirty little secret that you wouldn't want anyone else finding out about.
What are you gonna do with all these secrets?
Why, I'm going to read them to everyone, of course. That's right. This time tomorrow, I will be reading what's inside each and every one of those envelopes. Unless there's another murder by then.
There won't be.
Ah, London. Promises, promises. Or should I say, secret, secret. Ta-ta! They're not welcome to our highway, stoner.
What a complete and utter waste of my time.
No one would really kill someone over a secret, right?
Just to be safe, I think we should go around and share what's in the envelopes. Who would like to start and get the ball rolling?
Don't be stupid. I don't owe any of you anything.
He's so treaty.
We do better. If he's not telling, I don't know.
This is not up for discussion. If we all together should hope to succeed, a bit of cohesion is all that we need. So synergy would be the strongest thing we
I don't want to hear about strength from you. You talk pretty high, the old round nose sport. But you wouldn't know what it feels like to hurt. So save me the spiel on the winding way. You have lived with a price of pain.
Your masculine aura cannot be denied, but strength really comes from the words inside. Your mortals are lacking your discipline. Crossing the streets for your stars, but you don't know what I'm about.
I have more
I have doubts. Instead of letting this evolve,
we really need
the
is
best of
your result. Give me the show in half an hour.
Prepare to be dominated! Wait, I did like that!
Hey, Shira.
Oh, hi.
Just about to hit up the gym.
Oh,
20 workouts and maybe a swim.
wow.
We were wondering if you would join for some bonding away from the
I
boys.
don't know if I could say yes.
No one needs to be impressed. Stick to what is best for you. We'll still cheer 'cause that's what girlfriends do.
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Booby!
Yes, my queenie good.
I requested caramel with chai and sencha tea.
That you did.
You have brought me bargain deal. Draw
Oh, hey, well,
Whoever's locked us in here is determined to keep us from learning anything.
well, I'm sure it's only a matter of time before something gets uncovered. Can I ask you something? Are you looking for something else?
I never told you my ultimate because I don't remember my ultimate. Somewhere along the line, I was robbed of what was mine. All that I can wonder is why,
Oh man, bro. Remember that time we tried to challenge each other to stay in the sauna all night?
I do, bro. It feels like it could have been 30 minutes ago.
Bro, it was 30 minutes ago.
Well, nothing can come between us now. Our friendship is stronger than
Oh yeah, brother. See you tomorrow.
that. Hey, Mondo. I wonder what those two are plotting. As for you, cease your pathetic stalking. You told me your secrets and thus have no words.
Yes, master. Rise and shine, Earthside! Wake up and smell the salmon!
What are you doing in
Ow,
here?
how rude! I thought I would tell you that something happened to one of your little buddies last night.
What? Where?
That's for you to find out! Oh man, the look on your face is priceless!
You don't know what's going on, what is found and what is gone. You don't know what's in my head. No one knows just when to let go.
Most unusual, don't you think? Hanging like that. And the message written behind it. Love us. Fittingly written in blood. I heard someone screaming!
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you would like, our second-class trial will begin.
What was that?
Oh, right. You were unconscious for the first murder. After 3 more people find a dead body, that announcement is played and we are given time to investigate. Dead, yes. Their lives are once again unlocked. Go gather the others, would you? Look how it's over this investigation you're with me. What?
I thought you preferred to work alone.
I do. But let me tell you something. When you grew up like me, this is nothing like being told at 3 years old you were engineered to play bad. Dog eat dog, or we kill people, princess, or we play boss. My sisters and my brothers fought to control the family name. But now that I'm an only child, you can say I won the game. You never could hope to do what I've done in a short lifetime. This case is already proved. Yes, I've got it under lock and key. So follow me and try not to look like such a loser. The view of
babies without warning.
Oh, don't be such a baby. Look closer. Are there any patterns that look familiar to you?
The way the bodies are all hung up like that.
And a message written behind the wall. Bloodlust.
You don't think it was Genocide Jack that killed your hero, do you?
Try to connect the dots and apologize. Among this foolish lost there may be a heinous murderer. It's him or her or me. But I'm pretty sure not you. With a flick of my wrist, I could rid the world of hunger and woe. But don't you think if I wanted to, I would long ago. You're not assisting me as an equal. This is a God stepping in to show the people the way. Now get down and pray. I'm a million lifetimes away. Nations rise, governments fall. All of it seems unbelievably small. Such is the lament of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%.
Isn't it lonely at the top? Don't you just want it to finally stop?
The part of me that makes mistakes has been killed by time's race and these states.
What? What? When did you get back on the answer? Oh my God.
And try as you might, I am living on a whole different plane. I have survived, recognizing only one can remain. Sooner or later, I'll have enough here, fighting enact my plan and prevail in the game. Till then, I say, a million lifetimes away.
There! Now you have everything you need to find Chihiro's killer.
I didn't understand any of that.
Of course not.
Your time to investigate is over. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Our second class trial. Ah! Please report to the courtroom at your next convenience. And by that, I mean now.
Follow my lead. I know exactly how this trial is going to go.
Of course, it's pretty and unusual. All right. We're about to start our second class trial. All right, I know you're all itching to see who done it. Enough stalling. Let's start our class trial. Woo!
This will hardly be a trial. Don't go! Do you have anything to comment on before we begin?
No.
Very well. You had your chance.
Concealed by disguise, cutthroats, force-feeding you lies, but again, who stands before you and all that she told me, and now I will show she's got something to hide, something to hide. Toto, it's time to show who's inside.
Go ahead, mock me. Start with the shining. Nothing pierces me anymore. I have tried holding place, keeping the driver's seat. You tried holding with the hand that life gave us, a dad and two moms that'll wish you would vanish. Bathroom beating and locked in a closet, needing protection in some way to get through. And here she comes, wanting the lead. I can't keep her anymore. Most folks on the internet visit their houses and make a deposit. Finally have certainty, do things I meant to. It makes love a killer appeal. But she thinks I've something to hide, something to hide. You can't deny who's living inside.
There you have it. Chihiro was murdered by a psychopath, and the writing is literally on the wall. Everything lines up. Now let's
Someone else's crime on a girl living with mental illness. Well, for most, Byakuya. Of course, for you.
What's she on about? Well, we have her right here. Let's ask her ourselves. Miss Genocide, did you kill Chihiro?
Did I? Please. That's a total copycat. It's missing all of my trademarks.
You only hang your victims with scissors.
They only hang the cute boys. Those cracking hot stuff.
So you're telling me that the literal serial killer isn't the culprit?
So, if this was a copycat murder,
Then the only other person who could have known about Jill's patterns was you, Byakuya!
You dare accuse me?
We have to go where the clues lead.
Do it then, and see what happens. No matter what's reeling, you'll see we're all dealing with something to hide, something to hide.
Let's take some time before we decide.
something else needs answering. I found bloodstains under your rug in the boys' locker room. I believe Chihiro was killed in the boys' locker room and moved her to the girls'.
What?
What's the matter, Byakuya? Someone surprised? Or could it be you've got something to hide?
Fine, I admit. While I did not kill Chihiro, I did rig her body to make it look like Jack killed her.
And I am a triple chocolate. Fuck, would you do that? I'll deal with him later. If we rubbish this train of thought, the question is, how did Chihiro get into the boys' locker room? Opposite sex bathrooms are prohibited, no?
Something to hide, something to hide. Now that she's died, what was she hiding inside? Chihiro was nailed. All right, don't give me that look. She was born biologically male. I'm evil. I am not transphobic. I didn't want to push it, so I gave her access to those lockers. Ally.
So, the killer had to have been a male who used Chihiro to get into the girls' locker room after
Someone's got something to hide.
Anyone else report anything particular?
I saw Chihiro earlier that night wearing a purple black tracksuit.
We can use that.
Someone's got something to hide. Something to hide, something to hide, something to hide.
What did you say?
That I have a black tracksuit?
No. About Chihiro.
That our tracksuits were different colors. Mine was black, yours was blue. I was just saying the color didn't matter.
I would say it does, especially after what you've just reviewed.
Celeste told us Chihiro was carrying a tracksuit. She never said what color the tracksuit was.
What are you implying?
Mondo, you said you didn't see Chihiro before her murder. So how did you know the color of her tracksuit?
No. I didn't do this. These are baseless accusations.
Mondo, you killed Chihiro, didn't you?
You don't know what I'm about. Oh, I live with shame and doubt.
with me. I need your help with something.
You're after following her. She will let me know what the boys got
We've all got a shell in which we're living, and it's not always fitting from the start. I always knew I wasn't who I was given. Now all that surrounds me matches my heart. I know who I am, like you know who you are. And you are many, and I'm me like you are. And maybe it's a shift in me, so if you see me differently, I understand your doubt, but I just want you to see me inside and out.
When I joined my gang, it was led by my brother. He was older and wiser. I wasn't him and I wasn't feared by the others. I knew that was a mess I had to correct. So I challenged him to race. I wasn't no disgrace, and I kept him there with something to prove. Yeah, I pushed myself too far. I didn't see the car. He yelled at me to move. Daya!
I could never be strong as you. I could never do the things that you can do. I don't care what they say.
My brother
Let
said,
me start today. And with your help, I'll be the motivator me.
I'm stronger than you.
I know.
Bro, what are you saying?
They're talking. I moved Shiro's body to the talking room because that's the second floor. This is what you're right about. Alright, Mother, come on. Let's get the goddamn verdict over.
Oh, finally, what's up, man? All right, it looks like today's Murderer of the Day award goes to Mr. Underwater. And you know what that means? Fun fact, I actually earned my license for this last ride.
He was acting suspicious, so I decided to take a look. Maybe you guys saw the body.
You saw a murder? Why didn't he say anything?
How boring that would have been if I had simply revealed the answer at the beginning.
These are people's lives.
That's what's up, man. Do you realize that, like, if we hadn't said anything, wouldn't you be dead too?
I obviously would reveal it far before we reached that point. And thanks to this little experiment, I'll know exactly who to watch out for once I do decide to kill her.
Oh, Master, wait up! I have chills. What cold staring around? Oh, but I've already told you. Oh, Kyoko, Kyoko, Kyoko. I want to see your despair.
I don't know how much more of this I could take. I know I said I wouldn't cry, but man, I really thought this donut would help. If one donut isn't enough, I know, I'll just get another. What's that light?
Sure is a little depressing this morning, huh? It's times like this when we need our rule-following committee chairman to get things done with the bed. So what do you say, man, huh? Who's like tardy today and stuff?
Leave him alone. He's been like this since Mondo died. It's really too hard.
All right. Since time is all out of time. Looks like it's up to me to take charge.
Charge.
You know it, bro? We gotta start checking this place for ways to escape. Open windows, unlock doors. The usual.
Everything's so tight, not even soccer.
Well, I haven't tried yet. Why did you guys ask me? Guys?
You want to be my queen? This is a school announcement. All students, please gather in the gym immediately. And stop your whining.
I'm sure it was nothing, Gina. Gina, are you okay? She's a little frazzled. I think she saw a ghost last night. Tell us more about this ghost.
I was headed to the kitchen when I saw this green light coming from the bathhouse in one of the lockers, and I went to take a closer look, and I'm such a hero!
Your mental state was likely weak from leprosy. It's simply impossible.
What's impossible?
Nothing. None of your concern.
Oh, none of my concern, huh? Keep the secret from your
practice to kill each other? For money?
Come on. Quit acting so tough. All that awaits is despair. There's no point in trying to fight it. Yeah, you move along despite it being your face. It ain't fair. What more reason do you need today? Sad, pathetic, passions, hopeless. Just stop and think. Just one blink of your head and then show. And then you'll fly away, right away back home. Instead of praying every night and day, you'll find a way back home. Kidding, 'cause it's heaven.
I need a break. I need some time. But I wouldn't give to see my mom.
I don't know how it tastes.
For God's sake, leave me alone!
I love it when you hold me, so I'm begging you to hold me.
I know things really suck. But with luck and some faith, I know that soon we'll fly away, right away back home. Every night I pray we'll find a way back home.
I know the bathhouse is a strange meeting place, but it's the only room in the whole school we know of that doesn't have any cameras.
Why did you get us here?
What he just saw last night wasn't a ghost. It was this.
Hello! My name is Alter Ego. My greatest hero made me as a personal AI assistant.
Wow! It looks just like her.
I see a lot of new faces here. Hi, is my creator here? I haven't seen her in quite some time.
Who's gonna tell me?
Tell me what?
Chihiro died yesterday, along with my best friend.
I see. That's unfortunate. Your friend, was it Mondo? Oh no, I didn't mean to cause dissatisfaction. Here.
I didn't die, so you can sit and move around. It's time to start anew.
I never said goodbye.
I never went away. I beg you not to cry.
A part of me will stay with you. My friend is not gone. His spirit burns within me like a white hot flame.
Dude, you feeling alright?
Beautiful.
And this is feeling better?
Yes, I can. And that's our plan.
Trying to take whatever we I'm not supposed to be
Okay.
Okay,
I'll do my best.
we'll do the rest.
My creator would have wanted us to move on with the utmost confidence. Just let me take a minute to update Chrome, and then I'll find a way back home. I swear you'll get to see the light again. Back home.
We'll see the sun and breeze warm and
Yeah, bro, it's popping. Yo, dude, what's that?
This?
Yeah.
If Alter Ego can find out more about this school, about this killing game,
Maybe we can escape. Maybe nobody else has to die. And maybe we'll find out the mastermind behind all this. Well, I have something I think you should see. A photograph of what? Mondo, Shihiro, and Leon? But they're all dead. And we didn't know each other before Hope Speak.
Something strange is going on, to be sure. And the saying is, careful, Ricardo. Even if we find the answers behind this picture, behind this death game, I don't know if we'll like what they are.
Sure. But we can always hope, right?
The light grows dark, but still there's light. Though we may feel like we're cornered, there's nowhere to go but forward. A spark, still burning bright. We know it's too much we've lost to make it out, no matter what it costs. We'll find a way, let me fly away. Who knows how far we'll go? Yeah, we'll find a way, back home. So our friends won't have time to think. Find a way, back home. Yeah, we'll find a way, find a way
On a desolate planet at the brink of collapse, it would seem all hope is lost. But then, in a beacon of blue light, emerges the protector of the galaxy.
Whoa! Whoa! Justice! Whoa, whoa, justice! He's our hero. Bad guys run when they see his face. Preordained with superpowers sent by robot angel gods from space. Look beyond the pale horizon, in the skies and clouds. There,
Unfortunately.
She fainted when she saw the blood. Where are the others?
That's the thing. We found a body too. What?
You'll do is find his toys and also scream this song.
It's a maniac. We only got her a few minutes at most. So I took her body. They're going to knock us off on my butt. Just like Sam. Oh my God, what is wrong with us? We do have Coco and they're alone. Oh,
You wish that you could be him too. You can see him. You can pretend like you are strong.
Todd, now he's gone too. What the hell is going on?
A guitar solo.
Done by one person. Right now, all but 2 of us are accounted for. Hey, Kyoko was with us when Celeste screamed for help. It couldn't have been her.
Isabel just tried to find the most likely suspect. Hopefully.
Oh, I just had the weirdest dream.
Silence, Gremlin! Everyone split up and find those bodies!
Justice, so elusive, almost like he's not even there. 2 people disappeared and left behind some hammers and despair.
I found Sam.
Looks like today's vocabulary word of the day is double homicide. Can you say that with me? Double homicide? Oh, some smart cookies. Not really. She's alive.
Are you alright?
Brain is scrambled. She's speaking nonsense.
Who did this to you? Who'll bring them to justice?
Justice, he's our hero.
Hero. It was.
Robo Justice, he's our hero.
And where have you been?
Robo Justice, two people with his hammer he has condemned. If you want to watch Robo Justice, grab your weapons so each week. Saturday at 10 a.m.
Hero? Is that you?
Of course it is, man. Who else would it be?
Robo Justice in a locker.
Stop!
What you fucking did!
Look at me. All right.
You are rather strangely.
Hey, man, this wasn't my idea. One second I was fast asleep, the next I'm stuck in this crazy suit.
God's sake, take it off already. It pains me to even look at you.
About that, I would if I could, but I'm like, kind of stuck.
You're kidding.
A little help?
Here's the problem. There's a class around.
What kind of idiot makes a costume they can't even get out of by themselves?
Hey, you don't think I made that piece of crap?
He doesn't even bend at the waist. Serious oversight alerts.
Oversight or no, it's obvious you made this suit. I doubt such a form-fitting suit would make than anyone else. And that means you killed them, didn't you?
What? Killed who? I got no idea who you're talking about, bro.
Playing games. You're the only one without an alibi. Everyone else is innocent. You're the clear suspect.
Kodo, buddy, be a pal, and explain what the heck is going on here.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Listen to me. 2 people were attacked, killed by somebody in a Justice robot suit, Taka and Azumi.
2 people?
Stop acting innocent. We know you did it.
All right, hear me out. I got a note telling me to go to the rec room at like 1 a.m. I go there, and like an idiot, bam! It knocked me out.
Is it maybe Caesar's note?
Yeah, I got it right. Oh, no.
Unfortunate. I so wanted to believe you too.
Come on, man. Whoever it was must have stolen it.
It's time for our third. That's right, third class trial. You kids don't mess around with money on the line, that's for sure. Everybody, please meet at the usual spot. And don't forget your popcorn.
Let's go. Guess I'll just keep Monokuma waiting.
Hello to you, strong one, and hello to you, stoner one.
Hi.
All right. Wow. Trial number 3. Hold my hand here.
I will, Monica.
Thank you. With all of you gathered together like this, it makes me realize just how few of you there are left. Get off of me. Oh, don't want to take a drug test after that. All right, it looks like we're nearing a climax, aren't we?
All right, Monokuma, enough of your games. Let's begin the trial.
Of course. Take it away, kiddos.
Open and shut, this case is a bust. Hero did the killing and he breached upon our trust. He made his own suit, you already know the rest. I'm afraid there's just no room for contest.
I swear I didn't do it.
Let's not jump in. This whole case remains filmed. Superhero where it doesn't bend at all. And you're not good, we have ways of
Why be so minute as to wear the suit if war can go on?
Until all bets are off. A mess. Try to keep an open mind. Let's think outside the box to what the murderer designed. He vanished in a couple minutes left alone. Picture it. Louis says she has to go. Finds a bag and asks what she wants. She claims to be a singer, just to find out the course. And something wrong
If she wasn't buzzed by a little lies from any one of us.
Because all bets are off. And Fumi's dying verse. She said Yasuhiro did this to her.
Look, I don't know what she was on about, but she must have had the wrong hero.
And remember, Hero Suit made him basically useless.
Like he needed a suit to be useless.
The problem is Kirigiri's unaccounted for most of the murder. If Ifumi was working as the killer's pet, he had every opportunity to make it happen.
If Ifumi was an accomplice, then everybody had ample opportunity to make it happen. I heard something from the physics lab.
That's you, right?
You're a perpetrator.
Da-da-da! What's Santa running for Christmas?
She made it to solve one.
They're going to knock us off one by one, just like Zen. So that's
'cause I'm always winning. This picture right here says it's only one day. Don't forget that you got me. Assaulted and shaken and she's called out before. Oh, and I can't believe it. I'm Celestia Lunenburg, goddammit! Oh.
Whoa, bro. Is it just me or does she have like a really bad poker face for a gambler?
You really are the killer. Then turn that around. That picture is making me lift a hero off the ground. Made it seem like you had sealed the bond. Sailor was. Now gossip and hero. I have seen all the ladies I did. Oh, I think that's a fact. And a man that runs the Show us your e-handbook. There's nothing left to show. They all have our real names in it. Killers, here we go. You tease and scoff, but now all bets are off. All bets are off. All bets are off. All bets are off. 'Cause all bets are off.
I see no point in letting this drag on. You caught me. I lose.
Just like that?
Nothing sours a victory more than a sore loser. I, Celestia Lunenburg. No. Taiko Yashihiro is fine. I am
Wait.
not defeat.
So you're telling me we had the same name the whole time?
But how did you convince Hifumi to help you? How could you do that?
She was more than willing. Hifumi!
Celeste, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. I had no one else to turn to. Taka. He's been acting crazy. Last night, in the kitchen, he threatened me. He took knives and I didn't know what to do. I barely escaped.
I knew he was going a little crazy, but to treat you so barbarically, I'll kill him!
Say the two together. Because I have a plan. A way to escape this dreadful school.
We'll get out of here together. I love you.
You manipulated Hifumi into murdering Taka and then threw her away at the first possible whatever.
Convenience.
Cold, bro.
Please. It was nothing personal. I just wanted to achieve my dream.
Your dream.
To live in a European castle. Handsome men from around the world who wait on me until the end of the time, satisfying my every need. Flying flower wings, mine was 10 million would have been enough to make that dream a reality. Alas, my dreams and statues waiting.
Are you done now? Good, 'cause we need to get this ball rolling. It's punishment time!
Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again in another life.
Punishment time. Punishment time. You were bad, now you're hanged for your crimes. Things got pretty crazy. 2 people are dead, and now the people say that it's all of your head. Psycho represents how she's gonna die. Oh man, I'll be winning Sundance for sure. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh, yes, yay! Here she goes. Oh, too bad, so sad. Oh, sucks to suck. Oh. All right. Oh, I'm tired. See you tomorrow, guys. Whew. Wasn't satisfying enough.
What did you want to show me? It's not what I wanted to show you. It's alter ego.
Look,
Hello, alter ego. Are you still sure you want to do this?
yeah. After hearing about Hifumi, Taka, and Celeste, it's time for me to play my part to help stop the deaths.
Alter ego found out some more about the school through those encrypted files.
I found out that the administration of Hope's Peak Academy came up with the plan. A plan for its students to live communal lives within these walls forever.
Forever!
And that's not all. I also learned that the headmaster of Hope's Peak is still here in this building.
You don't think that headmaster is the mastermind behind this killing game, do you?
I don't know. That's all I know for now. But I could know more. Makoto, I need you to plug me into the school's network.
But what if that's dangerous? What if you could get hurt?
I understand the risks, but I have to if we can help stop the deaths. Chihiro didn't just build me to be an AI, but she built me to be something more, I'm sure of it.
I found a storage closet with an Ethernet port. There's no cameras inside either. But Monokuma has noticed me snooping. He'll definitely stop me before I can plug in alter ego.
A storage closet? But I thought they were all supposed to be locked up.
Not to me. Take this. It's a skeleton key. I found it in the storage room. It gives you access to every room in the building. I've been using it to investigate.
And Monokuma just left this lying around? How careless can a guy get?
So, will you do it?
It has to be you, Makoto. Please. Watching the wind blow in from the window used to be every day. Now you're perplexed and searching for exits, cornered at every way. Other computers would reject us once they saw the data. They're lacking something that you greater life forms. All
She's dead, isn't she? I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'll look at the others.
Tina!
Look at the blood. And all this broken glass. She has wounds to both sides of the head. Who did this to her? No idea. I don't think we can see why.
Oh man, it's been one of those days of gas.
Ew. It's like a splatter painting. It was only a matter of time, though. It looks like she was running here as well. And look. A protein shake.
I see. I believe a trip to the supplement section in the chemistry lab is in order.
Take me away.
No!
None of this! We know who did it!
Hey, you kiddos. I think that's enough investigating for one day, don't you think? That's right. It's time for another class trial. Meet in the courtroom in 5 minutes ago. Got it? Hut two, hut two.
You think we're ready, Kyoko?
I hope so. You sound like you're making your choice.
All right. It's time for our fourth class trial. Whoever could have killed our beloved spy and traitor Sakura? Will you guess dead right or dead wrong? Let's find out. Class trial, begin.
Hero Togoromi, I could have done it. Hero Togoromi, I could have done it. Sakura had sent you letters, struggling to make amends, thinking that at least she had you ruined. Togoromi, I could have done it.
You can rule me out entirely while I did receive that scrap. All I did was throw it in the trash.
Hero Togo, they could have done it.
I saw a hero whack her over the head. One swinging clap, the light was dead. I was hiding in a locker. He got upset when he got her.
But you won't do anything here. Looking at her head, you're wrong. Sakura took more than just one blow. Hero Togo, they could have done it. That's the case, then let it voting. What's the use in wasting breath? I hope you die a deeply painful death. Hero Togo, wait! Something makes me feel we're drifting away. None of the pieces fall into place, and singing where they fall. Did one force trauma kill her at all?
People are so predictable. The way they play is pitiful. Sakura took 2 blows to the head, and yet it's the reason she is mad. It's this poison from the health ward. What you suppose inside? Wait. Protein powder, as expected. The real killer swapped Sakura's drink for the poison and handed it to her with a smile. And made the lackluster job. All that's left to do is to check the footprints left at the scene of the crime.
It was me! I poisoned my best friend in cold blood. I dragged whatever we had in the mud. Laced with the deadly coating. What's the hold up? Let's get moving.
People are so predictable. The way they place this big combo. Whatever extremes of friendship tells. When things get bleak, the people sing themselves.
All right, Junior Sleuths, I think it's enough deliberation for one day, don't you think? It's voting time. Come on, kill your friends.
Yes, some kind of sulfur, perhaps?
Why don't we all take a look at the victim one more time?
Not to fully state the obvious, but that powder on her shoe, that ain't orange and it sure ain't blue.
Sakura Ogami could have done it. The one that swiped the poison was her.
I just don't understand it. Why'd you lie and say that you planned it?
You're so predictable. Do things so unthinkable. Selfish people will survive. The selfless will protect what they love with their lives.
Is that your final answer? Because if so, give this girl a prize. Wow!
You don't mean...
Suicide.
And we were the ones that drove her to it.
Oh, heartbreaking, isn't it? All Sakura wanted was for her friends to fill her with hope. And all you did was drown her in despair.
And Hina, you knew all along. And you were going to take us down with her.
You're kidding. How could you have done this? And I never realized! Makoto, how did you figure this out?
Not everyone acts to their own benefit. That's why you never could have solved this murder, Byakuya.
Oh,
People are more complicated than you give us credit for.
Say, Hina, explain yourself!
She just wanted us to live in peace! She told me so. After all you did to her, she was thinking of us until the very end. She told me to go get her protein shake. So I went to the chemistry lab, and I saw that the poison cabinet had been left open. When I realized what she was about to do, I was too late. I found her suicide note in her pocket, saying that instead of waiting for one of you to kill her, she was going to do it herself. You all did this to her!
close, but no cigar, sweetums. That suicide note is all mine, baby. What? Yeah, I have the real suicide note right here. Oh, it's a bit long, so I'll give you the abridged version. Hina, forgive me. The mastermind took over my family dojo and was holding them hostage. Some juicy stuff.
I cannot betray those of you who have called me friend. As a spy,
I was to commit murder if nobody else stepped forward in time. I have decided to fulfill my obligation and murder. But the one I shall kill will be myself.
No!
Yes! And please, save all questions until the end of the suicide note. Okay? Thank you. Let's see, it's more mishy-mishy and lovey-dovey. Ah!
I never saw any of you as my enemy. Hina, please forgive Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro, and tell them I am deeply and truly sorry for the trouble I have caused. Whatever it takes, survive. All of you must survive, no matter what.
And you were about to kill everybody here, weren't you, Hina? Wow. Looks like somebody missed the memo.
I didn't know. I wouldn't have done it if I had just known.
That's enough, Monokuma.
What? Come on, I am just telling the truth. Bye, you buzzkill. It's punishment time anyways.
Wait a minute. Sakura was technically the killer, right?
And she's dead. Yeah? She's dead. Oh. Yeah, you see, it was a bit of a predicament, but I think I have something figured to me again. I'll crush you like I will your friend. Yes! Finally! I win! There's nothing that you can possibly ever do about this. Despair will triumph. I'm really sorry, everyone. I need a moment.
You turned her into a mangled hunk of junk!
All right, I'm back.
How dare you! That was my friend!
You were friends with a computer? That's kind of sad, kid. You should really go outside, touch some grass.
Shut the hell up!
Oh.
You were more than just a computer.
You really think that I didn't know that Chihiro had programmed that thing to dig around in my files? Everything you found out, I let you find out.
You knew what we were doing all along?
Why so glum, chum? It's not like any of that information was a secret. However, I can't have you spoiling the rest of the story on your own. Book club dismissed. Clap, clap. Oh, I wish I had skin. All right.
I've had enough drivel for one day.
Wait, Byakuya. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have fallen for your little trick. I simply didn't expect it is all.
Still, I'm sorry.
Stop apologizing. No need to apologize to me more than once.
I understand, and maybe in the future we can all,
Hey! Yeah. What's going on here? You two, Takano, listen to that. You didn't do it, right?
What? What are you talking about? I never go for a sleazeball with him.
Sleazeball? All right, okay. Let's get one thing straight. You dare disturb the romance between Master and I will eat all of your donuts. I will steal all of your swimsuits. And I will fucking cut you, bitch!
Why? Why can't we all just get along, bro?
Hey, where are you going?
I have something I need to investigate. Can I have a skeleton key back?
Yeah, sure, here. What's going on with you? I think I'm gonna get sick. Ah! I can't move. Kyoko, what?
Listen to me. Mukuro Ikusawa was a 16th student lying in the school called the Ultimate Despair, and her name is Mukuro Ikusawa.
Makoto, there you are. Pull yourself together. Snap out of it. Master and the others are waiting.
Waiting. Waiting for what?
Jeez, how sound of a sleeper are you? There was an announcement, moron. There was a corpse found.
No! Kyoko! Come on! Byakuya! Hina! Hiro!
Coach, where the hell have you been?
Who's that?
No clue, bro. Whoever it is, they got that creepy looking mask on.
We don't need to know who it is by looking under the mask. The only person who isn't here is Kyoko, ergo she must be our victim.
It can't be Kyoko.
All right. There's evidence right in front of us, so why don't we just take off the mask?
Wait, don't!
What kind of a sick person brings a body?
Damn it, that's our evidence! Hurry, put out the fire!
It's hard to request. We'll never know who it is now.
I told you it's Kyoko, there's no other person it could be.
You're wrong.
Enough chit-chat. I think it's time for another class trial.
But we don't even know who the victim was yet.
This isn't right. We barely had any time at all to
The courtroom waits for no one. Come on down, come on down, come on down. And make it snappy.
Oh, long time no see. Been a while, crocodile.
You're rushing a trial. You didn't even give us a motive.
Oh, looks like to me one of you didn't even need a motive. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're missing one of you. Don't tell me I have to drag her here myself.
No need.
Kyoko!
Where have you been?
No time. Let's do this, Mommy Kuma. Let's see if I can escape this little trap of yours.
By now you've already so double time and over
Whoa, bro, my head is spinning. Don't even know, bro, where we're beginning.
Is that the reason our search is unfulfilled if we can't even decide who was killed?
No need. I got this paper. It's quite slowly, but I can name her. I had the chance to inspect her markup, and in a fair attempt, I understand. She's called the ultimate soldier, and the ultimate despair. Her name was Okuno Ikusama, and for a moment we had her right there.
You're saying someone we've never seen or met has been lurking inside the cabin this whole time and we're not going to...
We got no time to go off topic. So take your questions for the end of the trial. The killer's one of your good friends, so let's go to the end in style. Tell me abrupt. Hurry up!
I think we got him in a bad mood.
The body was in the greenhouse, and every morning that place is cleaned out. It has sprinklers right where the body lies.
And when we found it, it was sadly dry.
We've all been out exploring. Yes, we've got alibis for all the morning. We found the Koto, who's sleeping like a log. So you've got no story, so talk.
No, but Loco wasn't faking. Won't even guarantee.
What the heck is Kyoko doing? There is no way that she suspects me.
Well, I'm getting fired up just watching. That to a course, lady, sure enough, brings up like you're just taking your sweet, but let's escalate the beat because we're running short on time. Come on, you chumps! Hurry up!
This tempo is ludicrous, man.
The body was in such a little piercing, but the killing blow was down to his head.
They must have used a many level object. Trapped it over her until she was dead.
Yesterday I found such a weapon. It all turned out that that's just what he. Today I came to find he was locked up tight.
I'm assuming that you suspect me.
I'm sure if we examine your bedroom, we will find the key you say you can provide.
You can search all you want. I don't have such a need. There's no way that I could have gotten shine.
No, that's wrong.
It's a skeleton. Let's go in every room in Hospeak.
She's lying. Why is she lying?
Perhaps you disposed of it as soon as you had the chance.
Please. Can't you see that I'm being framed? If you vote for me now, it all ends. We don't get any closer to finding the secrets behind the school. That's why I can't be found guilty.
There's a key to every lock. Try to think outside of the box. I have this burning feeling. It's a step from being found. So for all that's at stake, and for her sake, I've got to try to turn it around. Hang on, what's going on here? We have to bank on so much that's not here. Hang on, Akuma, what are you trying to pull? You say we killed her, I say that's bull.
Young man, that's her conclusion. You got some plan and some collusion. You got me beaten, but you know what they say. The guiltiest person wide open and mixing a little bit.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
The time for waiting's good and over. Let's not prolong it any further than we need. It'll hurt you in the moment, but you can't know exactly the only way you can succeed. The votes are in the dice.
What is going on? Is this really true?
Let's discover who the black. Come on, we will vote and let's see who is. Oh, ding, ding, ding! You got it.
What?
Oh, great job, kiddos. I knew you had it in you.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Please, for me. I didn't do it.
You know what that means.
No. No.
Ready or not, it's high. Let's not waste the oxygen. What a bombshell, what a surprise. I didn't take you as a murderer died.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Please, believe me.
But now it's vote time. Vote time.
I don't even care enough to.
You know and talent to swing. So let's see what that luck will bring.
Before you ask, I have no idea.
Courage! When there's danger, you must have courage!
Whoa,
What? What was that? Where did he go? Did you see that?
Yeah, it had to be alter ego.
Oh, figures. That stupid AI gave my network a virus. No matter. Makoto just earned himself a one-way ticket down to the garbage disposal. Oh, to waste away down there cold and alone. That's an even better punishment than being pancaked. Out of my way, sisters! I still win! Things went wrong! I still win anyway!
Hang in there, Makoto. I believe in you.
What the? This is. Hey!
somebody let me out of here. Somebody. Anybody. Please. I might be down here for a while, but I'll never give up. Do you hear me? I'll get out of here. I should conserve my strength. I'm still so tired. Maybe a quick nap. Did something fall down here?
This place smells terrible. You're doing better than I expected.
Kyoko, what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you.
That's great! You kinda got a little something in your hair. There you go, you're beautiful. I'm sorry, wrong side.
Come on. Let's get out of here. Oh, and thank you for taking the fall for me. Literally.
You're good.
Miss Key saved you in the trial yesterday. Well, Dan saved you in the trial yesterday. It's only fitting I use it to save you. Oh, you're hungry, aren't you?
Oh, thank God. Thanks, but why did you come back for me?
I haven't been entirely honest with you because my brain has not been entirely honest with itself. But now everything's starting to come back, and I'm done being Let's go kick that bear's ass.
It's a little cockroach, you know that?
Oh man, this is so great!
It most certainly is not! Mr. Nyagi, you were punished. The least you can do is die! Or do the rules of this fine institution mean nothing to you? Oh, Miss Kirigiri, I assume that you are behind this.
And so what if I am?
All right, you've had your fun. Now it's time to go back to the garbage disposal. All right, bye.
Wait! I have a proposition. Proposition. Monokuma, the cameras you have around the school, they're not just for you to keep an eye on us, are they? I suspect you're using them for something else.
Oh yeah. And what would that something else be?
You're filming us, aren't you? Streaming everything we do to the outside world.
You must be joking!
No way. Nah. Fine. You got me. I have been showing the entire world you guys killing each other, yeah? It's actually the hottest thing on television right now.
That's sick.
Oh, it's a rough industry, sweetheart. But what does this have anything to do with your proposition?
Let us read your trial of Muguro Kusawa. This time, no tricks. If you can figure out the secrets behind the school, you let us go.
And if you fail?
Despair triumphs. You're executed naturally.
Wait, executed? Wait a damn second, bro.
Your viewers and puppets. A final battle. Our hope versus your despair. What do you say?
Truth be told, I have been using you guys as a message to the world. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And I do so can't stand those people who decide to cling to the side of hope. Maybe this final trial will be what I need to crush those bugs once and for all. All right. You got yourself a deal, sister. Ooh. Oh, I'm just getting so excited just thinking about it. All right. Oh, you have 1 hour to make your case. Meet in the courtroom at 9 a.m. sharp. Final trial, grand climax finale trial.
The fool's errand, we hardly know anything about this school!
That's not true. Look at this. Monokuma's too cocky for his own good. I think I figured it out.
But how did you get this? They're all dead.
It's just like the photo of Leon, Chihiro, and Mondo.
Exactly. I think it's time to finish this program.
You're right. We're Saitama and Leon.
Junko, Mondo.
Cheer and talking.
Before me, Celeste. And Sakura!
Come on, Bianca. I know you can do it.
You better know what you're doing.
I'm sure we know it. Ready? Survivor round 3.
1, 2, 3, survival!
Okay, we'll work on it later. Let's go.
Yeah, I love being alive.
All right. Final trial. Oh, how they grow up so fast. Oh. Well, no matter. I'm still going to go just as hard on you. I want you guys to give it all that you've got.
Bring it on, Monokuma!
All right?
detailed. Sounded exactly like a certain pink-haired girl. Although it's been quite so long, remember back to the first trial, and the whole thing comes unfurled.
You want the truth, so show us yourself. Turn every lie into the ground, to the ground. This is it, no more chances. The mastermind is Junko, 100% alive. What do you have to say to that, Monokuma?
I'd say, give me a big band swing, C minor. What?
A kudos is in order. My perfect plan was flawed. Now let's see how you fare now that the bear has been declawed. You're dealing with the queen now, of Wales to the amoeba. So step into the arena against Junko fucking Enoshima!
She was a woman, stunning hair and eyes blue, and she was so much better than you. She gazed upon her world and she felt wanting. Every night and every morning, happy life, that sounds so boring. What was she to do when idle landing made her stew with style? Everything so unappealing, living life but never feeling. So she made a solemn vow, her plan would be near total power. One thing she cared about was bringing true despair of them. World ended overturned, torn apart and left to burn. Devastation, broken dreams. After all, the mastermind was me.
But that's impossible, bro. The world can't be ended because you just saw it like a month ago.
Oh, right. So, about that. Here's the thing. Once upon a time, there was a high school. Spark of hope across the planet. Blah, 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 my God, just can't. I looked there and said, that's gonna be my school. How to bring the nation's pride. Burn the house down from inside. Several years I lied and waited in this building that I hated. Infiltration was no problem, thanks to my sister Ikusaba. Then the killing finally kicked off, left the world upset and ticked off. Like a wizard brewing potions, Armageddon set in motion. World ended, chaos chance, war raised on those myths. Everything you know is love, and you won't remember it all.
Just as I suspected, you've erased our memories.
Yup, you suckers did 2 years of school together, forming bonds, sewing connections, only to kill each other in cold blood for the whole world to see. Doesn't it just bleach you with despair? Let's get a good shot of the hope being flushed out of your eyes. You there, a little more utterly destroyed.
I won't accept it. I won't accept that all hope is lost. If there's somebody out there believing that tomorrow is better than today, hope will always overcome despair.
Well, all right, Boy Scout. I'll cut you a deal. We'll have one more vote. If all of you vote for me, then I'll be the blackened and you all go free. But if even one of you votes for Mikoto, then he will be punished, and the rest of you live out your happily ever afters here in the walls of Hope's Peak.
But now that you know all that has transpired, with no tricks left in my sleeve,
Are you sure you'd rather leave?
everything you love has been retired permanently.
We will never
Give up hope.
attack your friend's expressions, Joe.
You've just undergone the biggest mindfuck of your life, the sickest joke there ever was to tell. All that's left outside is hell.
Kina, Shiro, Kyokyo, Yamina.
I'm nothing special. I'm nothing great. But even so,
So, I have to know that this is not our fate. It's more than living. The rest of my life starts now. So no more waiting, no more shaking. I am making a song about hero. You gotta have courage. For all your friends, don't be discouraged. We
So what do we do now? Is the world actually destroyed in junk?
Whatever's waiting for us beyond those doors, it isn't pretty.
Are we gonna be okay?
Yes, we will be.